Hey everybody, this is Pat Murphy from the Conflicts of Life, and on my Facebook page I have about close to 250,000 followers on my page, and I had posted up something today that pretty much we got hundreds of hits on and hundreds of shares. And what that was a statement that said, unless it happened to you, you would not understand. So with that being said, I want to present three major crisis problems that I would like to address if I had the opportunity and support in 3 minutes. So here's number one: the huge divorce rate and the emotional toll that is completely disregarded in and out of the body of Christ and in this nation globally. Here's what I mean. Matthew chapter 19, verse 8, it talks about where Jesus was addressed by the Pharisees and they were challenging him on his opinion about divorce. And basically, Jesus said that due to the hardness of men's hearts, therefore Moses gave the writing of divorcement or putting away. So oftentimes in the church, when you're going through that crisis, you are ignored by the body of Christ because all they remember is, well, Jesus, God hates divorce. He does. But oftentimes there are many people who are in that crisis, not because they want it to be, but because of the hardness of their partner's heart. And you cannot make anybody love you. So here's the three problems that I would like to address. Number one, who's the rare species that is in the relationship world today? Here's the first group, and I'll let you think for a second. Singles, divorcees, first-time marriages, or second-time marriages. Which one is the rare species? Okay, let me give you the answer. The rare species is actually first marriages. They are extremely rare today. The majority of the people who are married today are either in their second marriage or third marriage. Or you have tons of singles and divorcees. That's number one. But yet that population of people are not even being addressed, which is the majority. 90% of the people are not the original first divorcees or first marriage people. Secondly, 41% of first marriages end, 60% of second marriages, and 73% of third marriages fail. And yet nobody's talking about it. Taboo in church. That's the problem. Here's the second issue I have. The impact this crisis has on our nation and businesses is up to $300 billion a year. When you have an employee who is going through this crisis of a relationship breakup or divorce, first, they have loss of productivity. As a business owner, this is what you're dealing with. Loss of productivity. You have a lot of paid time off or PTO. And thirdly, your profit margins and your ROI drops dramatically. And yet, no one in the business world is talking about this crisis. Here's the third problem: the emotional damage that has and is occurring to the children of breakups and divorces, especially those who are being victimized by the warring parents who may win the custody, but they lose the heart of the child. Here's the issues with that. Number one, 43% of children are growing up in America without their dad in their life. Half of all American children will see their parents divorced for the first time. And of that group, half of those will see their parents divorced for the second time. So what am I here to do? What am I requesting? I'm really not here for money. What I am here is I'm looking for helping 55 million Patrick Murphys who are going through this crisis. Number one, I want to be able to speak to groups about this crisis and help open up discussion groups about this damaging crisis. Number two, I need help putting together a team that can go into businesses and help them prepare a strategic plan to help their employees when they're faced with this crisis. And last but not least, I want to work together with pastors and organizations to develop a strategic plan to be able to speak to and help children of divorcees to help these precious little ones process their emotions. I am Patrick Murphy from the Conflicts of Life. Thank you so much.